What up, y'all? It's your boy Trey Hollywood again, and I'm here today to talk. All right, so again, it's Talks to Trey. So look, so tonight I'm gonna really talk about what you guys been talking about, and actually, honestly, I'm gonna talk about one of the things that you all been talking about, and I'm gonna talk about something that I want to talk about. I hope that's okay with y'all. So one of the things I'm gonna talk about is what y'all have been talking about is this whole situation with Mrs. Curry. You know, Steph Curry's wife. I like to call her Mrs. Curry because she is married, and that's one thing that's amazing. And you always want to respect someone once they become married, right? So a lot of y'all have been talking about how basically what she said is okay. This is how I feel. I feel like what she said was kind of blown out of proportion. Of course, she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman, beautiful family. First of all, let's say beautiful family. Let's give kudos to them. They're a beautiful family. But she made a statement kind of basically meaning that she battles with insecurities, and everybody battles with insecurities, you know. And when you battle with those, just a compliment, just some fresh air, just something to say, you know, you're a handsome young man or you're a beautiful young woman, that helps. So even when you're married, and a lot of people think, well, okay, well, you're married to Steph Curry, like you shouldn't be battling with these things, or you got this amount of money, or you had these beautiful kids. But you all know that mental illness is real. Mental illness is completely real. Money does not change how you feel mentally and emotionally. There are people who have lots of money who have committed suicide. There's a lot of people who have lots of money that deal with those things and wondering, are they beautiful enough? Are they attractive enough? And having that money does not change that. So a lot of y'all just been dragging this young lady over social media, bringing up old tweets about her being flirted with people and all this other kind of stuff. Like, I think that when we dealing with stuff like this, we need to learn to uplift one another, learn to be able to support one another with the things that we're going through with shit like that. Because she could be married to a handsome man, she could be married to her wonderful prince, but just a small appreciation or a small compliment from someone else who's not her husband is nothing wrong with that. It's things like that that makes a person say, not even say, oh, I still got it, or I know I could cheat on my spouse or whatever. No, it's kind of really just gives them the idea of saying, you know what, I'm still a good looking person outside of, because you know, when you're in a relationship, you feel like you're obligated. You're obligated to tell your spouse, oh, you still look good. Oh, I love your haircut. Oh, I love your hairdo. Or your outfit looks great. Your nails look fine. But when you hear that from people outside of your relationship, it's not necessarily mean that you're cheating. It's necessarily meaning more so that you look nice. You know, I was having a conversation with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law and my sister have been married for years, maybe 15, 16 years, however old my nephew is, or whatever the case may be, my oldest nephew. And I was talking to him about it, and you know, I thought that I was tripping because I'm not married, never been married. Hopefully, one day I will be married. But then when I speak with people who are in relationships, and I speak with people who are married, like my brother-in-law, you know, it's great to have those conversations with my brother-in-law. Like, I don't even have to have those conversations with my sister. I could talk to my brother-in-law about that, and he gets it. He understands it. Like, he gets maybe where she's coming from, but then he gets to just the whole blown up proportion of it, and it happens. I think when things happen like this, we need to learn to be able to support one another, understand where we're coming from, and not just drag the whole situation or drag them in regards to whatever their life is. You know, we think that because, okay, they're celebrity, they should be able to deal with the type of stuff and not getting compliments. No, it is still okay to compliment somebody, even when you're in a relationship. Okay. I thought I was going to talk about on that topic, but I also want to talk about another topic because I was hanging out a little earlier with a couple of associates of mine. And we were talking about swingers. We were talking about open relationships. We were talking about people who are in closed relationships, open marriages, all those kind of things like that. And some people think about, okay, well, no, I can't share what's mine. I can't give what's mine to somebody else. But I think the thing what is the difference is with those, and a lot of people battle and deboggle and blah, blah about open relationships or open marriages. I think it's all about the thing goes back to communication. A lot of times, we forget that communication solves a lot of those issues. But if you are a great communicator, you also have to be a great listener. I repeat, if you are a great communicator, you also have to be a great listener. You can't be just the type of person that just talk, but you're not taking in what's also being said to you, because all you're really hearing is what you're saying. So your communication is going to be cut off if you're not communicating correctly right what's need to be said. However, granted, some people don't get that. But a swinger is something that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have been blamed and accused of for years. And, you know, it's just one of those African-American relationships that people just want to find some kind of tragic shit. I think that the key component to being able to have that successful relationship, and you're probably saying, Trey, you don't have a relationship. How can you talk about relationship? Well, I've been in a relationship, but sometimes the people who are not in relationships, and maybe sometimes good people maybe good advice, but I'm not really giving advice. I'm just giving my opinion. This is my observation of stuff. You got to be able to have that communication so that you can be able to know what you are looking for in the long run and what that other person is looking for in the long run. Because you may be that type of person say, I can have an open relationship. And then when you get this person that you fall in love with, you're kind of like, oh, no, wait a minute. No, bro, it ain't happening. So it's the communication. That's the key. It's the willingness to be open to talk to your spouse or your other half about that. I mean, those things are important. So for me, and I just wanted to bring this up because I was talking with those individuals and I said I would bring it up because I want other people's opinions on it. How do y'all feel about being able to have an open relationship, monogamy? Yo, hold on. Give me 1 second. I just know for me, back in the day when I was younger, there was things that I would think that, was okay to try this and this and that. Nah, it's just going out the window. Can't do all that, bro. Not sharing. No. So another thing that I want to talk about is people who often like to be judgmental in regards to what other people. No, you know what? Scratch that. People who do not be supportive because it's not what they believe in or what they tend to know of. Okay, so you got a friend or a family member or a foe who know whatever your dreams may be, and then they're not very supportive of it. Let me tell you something. I feel like if you have something that you want to do, something that you've always wanted to do, whether it is open up a shop, whether it is be a successful choreographer, whether it's to be an entrepreneur, whether it's to be an actor, whether it's to start your own blog, whether it's to start a clothing line, whether it's to be, whatever it is to be, there's going to always be someone, was that proper English? Whatever there is to be, whatever there is that you want to be, whatever it is that you want to be, that's what you want to be. So don't allow people who are behind you to come in front of you and tell you or make you believe that you can't be what you want to be. And not in the army. I'm not talking about the army. I'm talking about as far as those things that you may want to be. I've met people in my lifetime who have been afraid to conquer their dreams because of what people may have said in front of them or what people have said behind them. Well, I just want to be that person to say, never give up on that dream. Don't let that dream die until you die. Stay successful, stay striving to that dream. And honestly, it'll happen. It may not happen when you want it to happen, when God is ready for it to happen for you, when he knows mentally that you're ready, it'll happen. So that's just my advice. I have something else that I want to talk about, but I'm going to save it to the next episode because that was really deep. But I just wanted to talk on this whole Mrs. Curry thing. I also want to talk about the open relationship shit because I said that I would with those associates and friends of mine. But if y'all got anything that y'all think that I should talk about, that y'all want me to talk about, hit your boy up. Let me know because